couldn't be here.
All right, so I've never presented this before. I've seen Mary do it
No.
actually, and I
Right.
think these are the coolest things I have ever seen. Again, this is from Cook's Essentials. This is a set of 2 multi-use skillets with a press included with it. So you're
That's
getting
right.
all 3 pieces for a price of $26.98. 5 easy payments brings that down to $5.40, and that easy pay is going to go away at the end of the day. This is such an essential tool that I just can't believe I've been living without.
Right.
For anything from single servings, like single portions, to omelets, to, I see grilled cheese up here. Like,
That's
there's kind of
right.
nothing you can't do with these.
Exactly, and I like these for individual portions. I have a set in the hard anodized without the porcelain enamel coating on the outside. I love them. I use them every day.
You do?
Yeah, they're just perfect because they're aluminum pans. They spread that heat evenly. They conduct heat evenly, and they're really easy to clean up. These are a hand wash, and then you know what? You're going to keep them by your cooktop because you're going to find that you're going to use them
Over
all
and
the
over.
time.
Now
Yeah.
we do have 2 colors to choose from. We have the red right here. You can see it better on this side, I suppose. That's a really gorgeous kind of bricky red. And then we also have this really cool copper, are we calling that copper? Yes, copper color as well. And the copper is going to be much more limited. Remember, you're getting a set of 2 plus the glass press as well, which is going to be a really important tool that you will use constantly. So those are your 2 colors, red and copper, to choose from.
So coming out of the oven, I have a frittata. I have this lovely little asparagus bundle with bacon, and I have sausages that we did. They were just finishing there. But this is an incredible thing. Grilled cheese will never be the same when you do it this way. I mean, it's
Why is
just
that, Chef Joe?
incredible. Look how beautiful that
smell it.
crust is. I know, it's just gorgeous.
Oh my goodness,
And
it's
then,
oozing out of the
yeah,
sides.
look at that result. We've got there with the tomato, a little bit of basil, and then look at that cheese. It's just incredible.
Oh,
and you're going to love to do this all the time.
It looks like it's making cooking just a little bit more fun. Now, this is
I
inspired
agree.
by Japanese cooking, correct?
Correct. So these are based on the Japanese egg pans. And they're little omelet pans. And so that's what we started doing. We started with just a little omelet over here, the rolled egg omelet. And they're perfect portion-wise. And then here you see with the bacon, when you cut your bacon strips in half, you get the perfect size that fits
Those
in
are
there.
cut in half?
Yeah, they're cut in half,
Oh,
so it's
okay.
not the full-length bacon, but you get a great result there. And then look at these little eggs. You know what? The nonstick is so good. It's just slipping out. I can't control it. It's amazing. I love it.
If you've never watched a YouTube video of those Japanese omelet
know.
making, it is mesmerizing.
It is.
And it is a skill set I can pretty much guarantee I will never have,
Well, you know,
unfortunately.
as with all things, you'll practice.
I will
And
practice with these.
yeah, with a fun set like this, you have no choice, right? You keep practicing and you'll get a great result. So I'm going to move, the salmon's done. I'm going to move this little glass press down here for the bacon. The salmon's ready. I'm going to plate that over there. And then look at this. We've got this beautiful little portion ready to go with your potatoes on the side. Here's your salmon. And now, over here in that little pan, I can build a sauce. I can put my capers
yes,
in.
you can make a pan sauce.
Exactly. A little white wine. Look at that. A little white wine facial. We're steaming.
I mean,
There we go. Some shallot in there.
oh, that's going to be the new trend, you know.
Yeah,
Wine facials.
Yes,
Sign me
exactly.
up. I'm going to trailblaze this, you and me.
What a waste of wine, right? I mean, I'd rather drink it.
It seeps in through your pores.
Yes, that's right.
Less calories that way.
But look how gorgeous
Oh, my
that
goodness.
is. And you got this little sauce, right?
So, I mean, if you're cooking for one, what a perfect essential piece to have.
Exactly.
Because you're not getting all these other plates and pans going. It's not this huge surface area that you're trying to fill if you're cooking for one.
Correct.
This really keeps it all encompassed. Oh my goodness, that smells so
And
good.
I like
Joe.
the fact that you're getting 2 pans. Of course, they're oven safe to 350 degrees, and you can use the glass press in the oven up to 350
Oh, you
as
can.
well. Absolutely. Cleanup again is going to be a breeze. Here we've got a little bit of grease down there. I'm just going in with a dry towel.
Okay.
And we're just going to mop that up. So again, hand wash. and then you're right into your next use. It's really fantastic.
Well, it's
for
nonstick,
that.
so washing it with it's so
Yeah,
easy.
it's so easy.
I love that you made the press clear.
Yes.
That you made it glass instead of one of those big steel or iron ones that you see all the time. So you can see what you're really doing.
You can, yeah, exactly. And that's actually a brilliant little feature there. Up, man down. There we are. We're back up. So what I love about this also is the fact that you're getting that little pop of color in the kitchen.
Yes.
That's a nice little feature.
And let me just remind you while I have you, we do have those two colors. Since we're talking, it's only two. It takes me half a second to do it.
And then, of course,
we have the red
go ahead.
color, which is the most popular. And then we also have, this is the red right here, and then we also have the copper color as well. So two to choose from, remembering you're getting the set of two plus that clear press as well.
So we'll show you how to do these little egg omelets. What we're doing is we're just putting a little bit in the bottom of the pan, and what you want to do is you want to move that around so that the egg, or if you're using a crepe batter, which I have over here, so that you don't have a lot left. You can use the edge here that's the rolled edge as a little bit of a pour spout, right? So I can pour off some excess egg there, and then we just let that cook, and then we start rolling the omelet from this side. From this side, you just roll it very easily. And you see how when I tilt it, everything's falling forward? And that's what that rounded edge is for, so that when we take it to the plate and the egg is fully cooked, we can just do an easy drop like
You can do
that.
it.
Isn't that great?
You're doing it, Peter.
Yeah, exactly.
What movie is that from?
From
Who knows? Who knows? What did I hear?
Come on, it's Peter Pan.
It's
Hello.
Hook. You're doing it, Peter.
That's
Good
right.
job.
Yeah, here we have a frittata that we did with a little bit of broccoli, some pepper. And
Did that come out of the oven?
Yeah, it just came out of the oven. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and drop this here with the sausages. I just want you to see that great non-stick.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It really is brilliant. It works so easily.
What a great piece if you're doing a little brunch or baby showers. You want to make a couple different frittatas.
Exactly. And then remember, that non-stick, no problem. You want to try to burn cheese to that, and we are. We're going to try to go ahead and destroy that pan.
Can't destroy cheese.
Can't do it. You absolutely can't do it. Now I'm going to use a little bit of this fat that's left here, and I'm going to go ahead and saute some peppers in there.
What was in there before?
We had a burger.
That was the burger.
Yeah,
okay.
so we'll use it as a little bit of a topping there, just using that flavor. And then, of course, if we want to do a batter crepe, we can do that as well. So I'm just going to give that a little bit of a stir with the reverse side of my spatula. And then I'll show you this beautiful crepe right here. Oh. There we go.
I have
That's
never
what we're
even
talking
attempted
about.
to make a crepe myself. They look way too delicate for me.
Yeah. And if you have crepe pans at home, you know that you have to season them, and they're a little bit of a hassle to keep after. I happen to have one.
Oh,
yeah.
do you?
Yeah, and it is. You got to season them.
I love how if you pour in a little too much, it's so user-friendly. If you pour in a little too much, you just pour it back in.
Exactly.
So you can really get the correct amount. Is that
exactly?
Is that like traditionally how much you would put? I'm gonna
Yeah. Crepes are very thin, so it's a very thin pastry. And then, of course, you put your stuffing in the crepe. Now, if I had some sweet things like maybe a little bit of berry jam or something like that, I could do a lovely little crepe in there and some powdered sugar at the end. But just like with the egg, you're just rolling it forward. Now, I'm going to do another one, but I want it a little bit more brown than this, but you can see with practice that you can get that great color on there and a really great result.
That's so fantastic. There was this creperie when I worked for the San Francisco Opera. There was a creperie that was right by the Opera House that I would go to literally every day. I spent all of my money there.
Right.
I know. So good.
I know.
I always got this sun-dried tomato and pesto crepe with arugula.
Oh boy.
I'm dreaming of it now.
Yes, savory crepes as well as sweet crepes. It's amazing how you can take that. So I'm going to now just go ahead and turn that cheese out. And I'm just going to use my tongs here. And I just want you to see, just like with the crepe and the egg that I'm doing over on the other side, it's just rolling right out. Look at that. That is
so
amazing.
impressive.
That is your non-stick, a great non-stick. And again, ease of cleanup. Not dishwasher safe. You're going to hand wash these, but I'll tell you, you're going to keep these real close to your cooktop.
Well, they also don't have that big of a footprint.
They don't.
They're pretty small.
That's exactly right.
They are
so they're
13 and a half inches long, 5 1/4 inches wide, and only 3.5 inches in height.
So the total height where the handle.
Oh, where the hand, I was like, that's not 3.5
so
inches.
it's basically
Gotcha.
5 1/4 by
to there.
7 1/4 there.
Got
so
you.
it is. It's
Okay.
a very small footprint. You'll have these stacked, where you keep your pots and pans. You can stack them together, and of course with the glass press as well. Now we didn't have to turn that bacon, did we?
No.
Look at that. It's perfectly done, nice and crisp.
I forgot about the bacon.
I
That's
know,
why
I
I've
almost did.
That's why no one ever puts me in charge of the bacon. I always, never fails, burn the bacon.
And
Not my job.
It's so easy. You can do 3 at a time, so that's 1 1/2 regular slices, or if they're not a thick cut like this, you can do 4 or 2 full slices.
Well, we've been
at
talking a
time.
lot today about portion control, and what a great way to still get that bacon flavor.
Absolutely.
But you're really cutting out half of what you would normally eat.
Here, this is what we're looking for. Look at that beautiful crepe. So if we stuffed that with some spinach and cheese, wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yes,
and
it
then
would.
There's your turnout right there.
Yes, it would.
So easy.
That design is so smart.
It
The
is.
way it sort of comes up right here, kind of like it reminds me of Santa's sleigh in the red.
Exactly,
Right?
it is. It's almost like a little sleigh. You're absolutely right.
So it's helpful if you're flipping, and helpful if you are decanting.
Right. So for turnout, and then also using either corner as a little pour spout. That's sort of built into that design. But this makes it so easy to get right to the plate like this on the edge and turn out. So, and that's how you do those rolled omelets and crepes and that kind of thing.
Technical term, I just didn't
Turnout.
know it.
Yes. Turnout and execute.
Turnout. I thought turnout was like a dance move.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me remind you of what you're getting here. This is from Cook's Essentials, which is why we can have this amazing price, because we get to cut out the middleman when we do this. It is a set of 2 multi-use skillets. These skillets are designed and based upon Japanese cooking.
That's right.
You're going to get 2 of them in either that copper color that you see on your screen, or I also have a great red color as well, which has been quite popular, I believe. You're also going to get, so you're going to get a set of 2, but you're also going to get this glass press.
Yes.
Which I'm just in love with the fact that
Which
it's glass.
is so
You
helpful.
can really see
Yeah.
what you're doing.
Exactly.
So the price on that is $26.98. We do have that on 5 easy pays, which will go away at the end of the day. Your item number is K47796. I am so happy I got to do this presentation with you. You taught me
was
so
fun,
much.
right? This was a lot of fun.
Thanks, Chef Joe.
I like good gadgets like this.
I do too.
Cookware. It's really
Fun.
incredible.
I love it. All right. Well, Happy New Year to you.
Thank
you so much
you.
for everything.
Happy New Year. It was a
let's
pleasure.
go take another look at our big deal here at QVC2. Meyer card. All right.